wanted to be able to do a video announcement with you guys. It's been a little while since we've done a video announcements. We've been focused in on a few other things like the family videos, which I hope you have a chance to look at one of those family videos. One of the things we've been able to do this past summer is maintain staff for our preschool, the generosity of our church, and been able to allow us to keep paying our staff through the end of their semester. But through the summer, a few of them have been working pretty diligently on the building right here, the hallway. One of the things they've done is they've repainted all the classrooms, all the hallways, and put in a little bit different color scheme, as you can see as you walk through. Some of you, it's probably been a while since you walked through the preschool hallways, so we wanted to provide an opportunity for you to be able to see some of what they're doing. There's more work that they're going to be doing. We're going to start up at the end of August with our preschool. We look forward to that. We've got some new equipment to help ensure some sanitation and cleanliness, and we're going to look at some new options as well for some of the preschool facilities here. So there's more to be done, and we're just really thankful for Libby and Kylie and several of the other staff members that have come in and helped paint each week. Well, I want to show you where we've been meeting on Sunday mornings outdoors, really since Mother's Day. And we've been right outside here in the grass, green pines on the green, and this is where we have been. And some people are asking me, well, how long will we keep doing this? And really, we don't yet have a target date yet for indoors. We were looking at doing this earlier, but with the mask rulings and just the people's comfort level of wearing a mask or not wearing a mask, we thought, well, let's just keep it outdoors as long as we can with the weather. Of course, weather is a challenging thing, especially as we are now in July and humidity's hitting hard. So right now we have that 9:30. As you can see, when you looked out there, we do have the big tent up, and we'll have a lot of canopies out there. But one of the options is for folks who don't want to be outside and you have concerns about being around others because maybe you have compromised immunity issues. We are opening up some of our classrooms. And as you can see, the classrooms will overlook and you'll be able to see everything that's going on. You'll be able to hear what's going on, and you'll have air conditioning, as well as you can keep your family, your breathing air closed in into a classroom. So some of you might have a lot of young kids, and you're wondering, okay, I won't be able to keep all my young kids in. We've got several rooms, and in fact, if those rooms get used up, we've got this hallway as well that can be closed off, and all the windows looking into this area will be able to give you great viewing as well as hearing for that time. So let's take a look and see what it might look like from a room. Hey Tracy. Hey Tracy. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Well, as you can see, you can hear fine from this angle, and she didn't even have a microphone. She could hear me, and got a great view over where we will be at. I'll be right there on that porch where we'll be leading worship, as well as that's where I'm preaching from. So most importantly, it'll be in the shade, air conditioned. You can close the doors, you can come in on the side entrance or front entrance, and you can keep pretty well to yourself, yet still have a sense of being with one another. So if you're one of those that have been watching for a while and you just really want to be with somebody in worship, and you're tired of the digital service, but yet you're a little scared, this might be a nice option for you. We've got several rooms upstairs, as well as several rooms downstairs, as well as the hallway of the preschool. We just need you to call in advance. We can't just wait to see who shows up. We need to make sure that everyone's got a room. And so these rooms will be cleaned afterwards, and to ensure that everything will be relatively clean. And so, of course, the doorknobs and the light switches and things like that are being cleaned. The ones that we frequently use being cleaned on a weekly basis. So love for you to be able to try it out and see for yourself so that you don't have to be by yourself. We have started, again, our summer reading of the book of Psalms, our seasons of worship and wisdom. And so this is our first week, And so my thought is to perhaps maybe to give you a little thoughts or two from one of the Psalms that we're reading. Psalm 75 is one I'd like to read with you today. And I'm going to just read it to you and just bring out one verse of this. Psalm 75. We give thanks to you, O God. We give thanks, for your name is near. We will recount your wondrous deeds. At the set time that appoint, I will judge with equity. When the earth totters and all its inhabitants, it is I who keep steady its pillars. I say to the boastful, do not boast, and to the wicked, do not lift up your horn. Do not lift your horn on high, or speak with haughty neck. For not from the east or from the west, and not from the wilderness comes lifting up, but it is God who executes judgment, putting down one and lifting up another. Now listen to verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, with foaming wine well mixed, and he pours out from it. And all the wicked of the earth shall drain it down to the dregs. But I will declare it forever. I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked I will cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be lifted up. This is about the fact that God will judge, and that those who are proud should not be proud, because there is an accounting that God will do. But it has this idea, this picture, a metaphor of a cup of the wrath of God, saying it's foaming wine, well mixed, and all the wicked of the earth will drink it down to the dregs. It reminds me of Jesus when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane. And he said, if this cup could not pass from me. And he's kept praying, Lord, let it pass, but if not, not my will, your will be done. To drink the cup of God's wrath caused even Jesus to quake at the thought of having to do it. But he did. This was a cup reserved for the wicked of the earth. But he drank it so that you and I wouldn't have to. Have we come to God and thanked him for the gift of Jesus Christ, that he took the cup of God's wrath? Robert Herrick wrote a poem about this. For Christ, my loving Savior, hath drunk up the wine of thine fierce wrath. What bitter cups were due to be, had he not drank them up for me. What a beautiful thought. Guys, I look forward to seeing you and worshiping with you this week. If not in person, at least through the digital way. God bless.